All right, this is Nico with the Cleveland Underground scene, and we're sitting with Mike Odd, leader or singer, former singer of Rosemary's Billy
Oh,
Goat.
no, yeah, I still sing for Rosemary's Billy Goat.
And
yeah,
owner of
absolutely.
the auditorium as well?
Yeah, the auditorium closed, unfortunately.
Oh, it did?
Yeah.
Oh, that sucks. That was really cool. I checked that out.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Great.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, tonight they are playing at the Beachland Ballroom.
Not Rosemary's Billy Goat, though.
No, MAC Sabbath. MAC
Yeah,
Sabbath
the band I
is-
manage, MAC
Yes.
Sabbath, is playing.
And tell me again why they don't do personal interviews.
It's kind of scary. We're dealing with a time-traveling clown that has somehow manipulated the time-space continuum to come here, and this is what he's informed me. To come here and liberate us from the current state of rock and sustenance. So to get us back to where music and food was still real in the 1970s. And so he doesn't respond well to technology because he's this 70s clown, right? So it makes things very difficult for me. I have to be sort of the conduit between future and past and fantasy and reality, in my opinion. But the thing is he's very volatile, and he doesn't understand technology. And so if I put him in a room with you, you're gonna say something about MP3s, or you're gonna have some technological equipment like this that's going to confuse him, and you're gonna get a seltzer water in your camera and a pie in your face and an interview that doesn't make any sense. So that's why I'm here to help.
Wow. Okay. Now, through my extensive Wikipedia research, I read that you met Ronald Osborne through an anonymous call to meet up at a fast food restaurant.
Absolutely.
But what made you go to this? Why? Why were you like, hell yeah, I'll meet you at this fast food restaurant?
Because I ran the auditorium. You see, so I get strange calls like that all the time.
Okay.
You see what I mean? It's like, hey man, you got to come out to Pacoima and come out to my wooden shed, and I'll show you my two-headed otter skeleton. You can make me an offer on it, kind of thing. I
see.
Well, sure, I'll be right over. That's so you get, when you chase strangeness, the weird starts to chase you, and then you don't do any more chasing. You're just used to it chasing you.
I totally agree on that.
So you get this anonymous phone call that says, oh, come down to Chatsworth, California to this burger joint, and it's going to change your life. You go, okay.
That's what he said? It'll change your life?
Yeah. So I thought, I'm going to go down there and see like the Virgin Mary toasted onto a hamburger bun or something. You know what I mean? That's the kind of thing that happens to me. I'll be like, nah, I'll give you $7.50 for it. Like $7.50. Not big, you know what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
It's like you wasted my gas. But that's not what happened. This crazy clown with Skeletor makeup and like this yellow-red tornado of dirty tassels came in and enveloped the booth and spewed all these concepts all over everybody's lunch about MAC Sabbath, and then told me to come back.
Did you say tassels?
Tassels. Yeah, he's got like the Ozzy Osbourne Black Sabbath tassels,
Yeah.
And sometimes.
So he wasn't dressed as
Ronald Osborne is he's his own thing. He's just this strange sort of skeleton Ozzy Osbourne clown.
Yeah.
He's his own thing. He's like David Pumpkins. You know what I mean? So, and then he invites me back in the middle of the night when they're closed for the secret meeting. I go down to the basement and watch these mutated fast food mascots play these Black Sabbath songs and scream about Monsanto and GMOs. And it was one of the most amazing things I've ever seen in my life. And then he said, we only do this secretly. We're afraid to go above ground, but we've decided to try it with you, because he had read these things that I had said in the press about Black Sabbath being these amazing innovators that influenced all the cool music of today that all the weirdos like, not just heavy metal, but punk rock and gothic and everything else. And so I was like, oh, this will be a goof, you know, I'll book them a couple LA shows and send them on their way, you know, and it'll be fine. And no, he refuses to talk to anybody but me, and has to be completely anonymous, and then the weirdness just ensues. And then I put this video up on YouTube and put some of the lyrics up on there, and then Black Sabbath saw it and they posted it.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and now it's over 1 million hits. And before the band even left California, got an offer to go play in England. Went and toured England, played the Download Festival with Kiss, Motley Crue, Marilyn Manson, Slipknot, Judas Priest.
Wow.
You know, so, and then came back and played a big festival called Outside Lands in San Francisco, and went on right before Elton John. So that's what, and then all of a sudden I was like, oh, this is a job. I'm going to do this now. And so now this is my job.
Well, now going back to the message, like personally, I'm a fan of the grilled artisan chicken, but they are here to warn us about fast food and GMOs and consumerism and all that jazz.
Exactly.
So, I mean, why? I mean, don't they feel like they're kind of endorsing it through that, or just through the message? That's where it's gonna. I mean, you're gonna pull people in who like fast food because the way you look, and then kind of push them away at the same time. I don't know. How do you feel about it?
I feel like,
is it working? That's my question.
I think it is working. Heck, it's worked on me. That is a true statement. Yeah, I think that it is working, and I think that Ronald said it best when he said that Ozzy Osbourne and Black Sabbath were brought here to warn us about evil. And there's a lot of like people that are like into evil, you know, and they're like, ooh, Black Sabbath, I like evil. And then if you look at what Black Sabbath is doing, you read the lyrics, they're warning you about evil.
Yeah.
Here's a band that's warning you about the evils of fast food.
Yeah.
So there's a lot of people that first look at it and they go, oh, cool, I like red and yellow cheeseburgers or whatever. And then they get into it and they start loving it, and then they start looking into the lyrics and the music and getting the message. And, you know, a lot of kids go out for burgers afterwards and have their MAC SABBATH t-shirts and are posting pictures on Instagram of them eating burgers and wearing MAC SABBATH t-shirts. But I think a lot of those same kids later down the line are listening to it more and getting the message and understanding it, understanding his sarcasm. And then, you know, I mean, some of those lyrics, it's like a 15-syllable chemical that's only legal in the United States that he somehow manages to have in one line in Organic Funeral, which is a parody of Electric Funeral. So.
Now, he came to you in 2013. When did he start to get into this and want to preach about it?
He's really the only person that could answer that question is him, and when it comes into timelines and stuff, it gets very confusing because he'll talk about the 1970s last week, so
I see.
It gets mysterious.
But he used to eat maybe as a kid. Like, do you know when his first Happy Meal? What was his first Happy Meal toy that he just fell in love with?
Can't comment on any of that.
We need to ask these questions. I want to thank you for your time.
Thank you.
Yes. You're awesome.
You too.